Have you ever noticed how the very first moments after you wake up can quietly shape your entire day? Most of us open our eyes and instinctively reach for our phones, checking messages, scrolling through notifications, or instantly running through our to-do list, all before we've even taken a full breath. But what if I told you that how you speak to yourself in those first few moments is far more powerful than any app or task list? You see, the thoughts we entertain at dawn are like seeds. What you plant in those early minutes often determines the energy, clarity, and mindset you'll carry for the rest of the day. In Buddhist wisdom, there is deep reverence for the morning. It's seen as a sacred rebirth, a fresh page, a rare and golden chance to begin again, mindfully and intentionally. This video isn't about motivation in the traditional sense. It's about something quieter, something deeper. I want to share with you 7 simple but profound affirmations, gentle phrases you can say to yourself every morning that are inspired by timeless wisdom, especially the teachings of the Buddha. They don't require effort, just awareness, just a few breaths and a whisper of self-kindness. Whether you've been feeling overwhelmed, distracted, or simply seeking a softer way to meet your day, these affirmations can help you return to stillness, clarity, and inner strength. So take a deep breath with me now, and let's begin. Affirmation 1. I am grateful for this new day. Before you even open your eyes fully, before your feet touch the floor, there is a quiet moment. A moment where the day hasn't taken over yet, where your mind hasn't started racing, and the world hasn't asked anything of you. Right there, in that pause, there's a chance to plant something beautiful. So take a breath and say to yourself gently but clearly, I am grateful for this new day. Now I know mornings can be rushed. The alarm goes off, emails pile up. Some days you may even wake up with worry already sitting in your chest. But underneath all that, there is a truth we often forget. Waking up at all is a miracle. In the teachings of the Buddha, there's a quiet reminder. If we didn't learn much today, at least we learned a little. And for that, we can be grateful. You don't need to wait for big victories to feel thankful. Just the fact that you're breathing, that you get another sunrise, that your heart is still beating, that's enough. Try this. Before reaching for your phone or thinking about your schedule, close your eyes and take 3 slow breaths. With each inhale, say it silently, I am grateful for this new day. Let that be your starting point. Not the noise, not the worry, just gratitude. Because how you begin your morning often decides how you meet the world. Affirmation 2. I let go of yesterday. Some mornings we wake up, but it feels like we're still carrying the weight of the day before. Maybe it was a conversation that didn't go well, a mistake you wish you could undo, a tension in your chest that never quite left, even after sleep. It's easy to bring yesterday into today without even realizing it. But here's the truth. You don't have to. Take a deep breath and tell yourself with softness, I let go of yesterday. In Buddhist wisdom, clinging to the past is one of the roots of suffering. We replay moments. We hold grudges. We punish ourselves for things we can no longer change. But the dawn doesn't ask you to bring yesterday with you. It simply offers you a blank canvas, again and again. Let this moment be a gentle reset. As you exhale, imagine the stress, the regret, the heaviness dissolving into the breath, like leaves floating downstream. Gone. Every new day is like being born again. You are not yesterday. You are here now. Try this. Before you get up, sit quietly for a moment. Take 1 slow, conscious breath. And as you breathe out, repeat silently, I let go of yesterday. There is freedom in not dragging the past into the present. There is peace in starting fresh. Affirmation 3. I am calm and in control of my mind. The world outside can be loud. Deadlines, notifications, unexpected traffic, a careless word from someone. So many things, small and large, can pull at your peace without asking permission. But here's something we forget. You don't have to react to every disturbance. You are not the noise. You are the awareness behind it. Each morning before you step into the day's chaos, take a moment to remind yourself, I am calm, I am in control of my mind. You see, the mind is a powerful tool, but like any tool, if left unattended, it can turn against us. Worry spirals. Old fears resurface. We become trapped in stories that aren't even happening in the present moment. The Buddha once taught, if you do not control your mind, it will control you. It's not just a quote, it's a daily truth. So what can we do? Sit still for just 1 minute after waking. No need to fix anything. No need to force a smile. Just breathe. With each breath, anchor yourself in this affirmation. No matter what happens today, I will return to stillness. My peace begins within me. You may not control the world, but you can choose how you meet it. And when your mind is steady, like a calm lake, the whole world reflects differently. Affirmation 4. Today I will respond with kindness. Some mornings we wake up already on guard, bracing for stress, anticipating delays, carrying yesterday's tension into today. But what if, just for today, you began your morning with a softer intention? What if you told yourself simply, today I will respond with kindness? Kindness isn't just what you do. It's how you speak, how you think, how you choose to show up even when no one's watching. And let's be honest, the world will test this intention. Someone might cut you off in traffic. A coworker might bring bad energy into the room. Even your own inner critic might whisper things you'd never say to a friend. But when you anchor yourself in kindness, you shift the energy for yourself and for everyone around you. The Buddha once taught, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal law. You don't need a grand gesture, a gentle word, a sincere smile, a moment of patience. Even these small offerings ripple farther than you think. So here's a practice. Before leaving your home, pause for just 10 seconds. Close your eyes and visualize one small act of kindness you will offer today. It could be for a stranger, a loved one, or even yourself. And when challenges arise, come back to this truth. I don't have to match the energy of others. I choose kindness. That choice can change everything. Affirmation 5. Everything is temporary. I will cherish this moment. Life is always moving. Moments arrive and slip away before we even realize they were here. One day you're overwhelmed. The next, everything is calm. One moment you're laughing. Then suddenly, life asks you to be strong again. It's easy to feel like we're constantly chasing stability. But what if the lesson is to stop chasing and start embracing? This morning, pause for a moment. Feel the air around you. Notice the light. Take one conscious breath and say gently to yourself, everything is temporary, so I will cherish this moment. In Buddhist teachings, this truth is called anicca, impermanence. It reminds us that nothing lasts forever. Not joy, not pain, not even this breath. And while that might sound unsettling, it's actually a gift. Because when we accept change as the nature of all things, we suffer less. We stop clinging to what's fading. We stop resisting what's arriving. And instead, we begin to live more fully, right here, right now. Try this. Sometime today, when you're drinking your coffee, listening to the birds, or even sitting in traffic, just whisper to yourself, this too is a moment. Let me be here for it. The ordinary becomes sacred when you're present. And peace is found not by holding on, but by learning to let go softly and live anyway. Affirmation 6. I am enough. In this very moment. Most mornings, we wake up already feeling behind. Behind on sleep. Behind on goals. Behind on becoming who we think we should be. We start the day with a sense of lack. Not enough time, not enough energy, not enough progress. But what if that wasn't true? What if, just for this morning, you said to yourself, I am enough in this very moment? There's a quiet teaching in Buddhism that says happiness doesn't come from adding more. It comes from realizing that what we have and who we are right now is already complete. You don't need to earn your worth by achieving more. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone, including yourself. The breath in your lungs is proof that you are alive. And that is already a miracle. So before the day pulls you in a dozen directions, take a pause. Place your hand over your heart. Feel it beating, steady, present, here, and whisper gently, I am enough. I am alive. I am grateful. Let that be the ground you stand on today. Not chasing, not comparing, just breathing into the truth of your being. You are not broken. You are not late. You are not lacking. You are enough. Not someday, not when you succeed, but right now. Affirmation 7. I choose presence over urgency. Most of us wake up already feeling behind. Behind on emails, behind on goals, behind on the expectations that somehow crept into our morning before we even got out of bed. We move fast, pouring coffee while scanning headlines, answering messages while brushing our teeth. The world rewards speed, but your soul? It longs for something slower, something quieter. So today, before rushing into doing, take one mindful breath and whisper to yourself, I choose presence over urgency. In the teachings of the Buddha, the present moment is not just important, it's everything. The past is memory, the future is a story. But this breath, this moment, is real. And if you miss it, you miss your life. Presence isn't about escaping responsibilities. It's about returning to the now, to your breath, to the part of you that doesn't need to prove anything. So today, can you pause just a little more? Can you feel the warmth of your tea instead of gulping it down? Can you walk slower, speak softer, listen fully, even for a few seconds? Try this. Before starting work, sit for just 30 seconds. Place one hand on your heart and say softly, I don't need to hurry. I am already where I need to be. Because when you live in the present, even the ordinary becomes sacred. Conclusion. The power of gentle words to yourself. Sometimes the most powerful voice in your life isn't the loudest one around you. It's the quiet one within you, the voice that speaks when no one else is listening. And each morning you get to choose what that voice says. These 7 affirmations may seem small, but like gentle ripples on water, they reach farther than you think. They help soften your thoughts, reset your perspective, and remind you that you are more in control of your day than it sometimes feels. It's not about being perfect. It's about beginning with intention, with care, and with compassion toward yourself. So here's a quiet invitation. For the next 7 mornings before the world gets loud, repeat these affirmations. You can say them silently, while making tea, or as you breathe in the morning air. And as you do, notice what shifts: your energy, your mood, even how you speak to others. Because when you treat yourself with gentleness, the world tends to reflect that back. And if one of these affirmations spoke to your heart, I'd love to hear it. Which one resonated with you most today? Let me know in the comments. Your words might inspire someone else who's quietly listening too. Now, before we go, take one last deep breath. Inhale peace. Exhale rush. And remember, how you speak to yourself is the beginning of your day. Wishing you clarity, softness, and a truly peaceful morning. See you next time.